Hey there, what's going on? This is Jonathan Aguilar, and today I actually want to share with you some very specific tips, marketing tips that I learned from a 7 free video bootcamp that Ray Higdon just released. Now he basically interviewed some of the top 6, 7, even 8-figure earners in our industry, and he asked them, what are some of the best tips that you could give to the audience that could benefit them, into how to market their business, how to brand themselves, and all the good stuff. So I took some notes from the very first the first videos that I've watched, and so I'm going to share with you some of the notes that I got from one of these speakers. All right. So the first one is Nick Unsworth. Now you might have heard from him for his, I believe it's a Life on Fire marketing coaching business that he got going on. He's basically a Facebook marketer right now. He's built his audience and has a huge business going on. He was also in doing real estate back in the day. Started network marketing. He went from, like, I think he said, like 10 network marketing companies as well. Jumping from one to another, trying to figure out which one was the best one, right? But once you realize that there is really not a best company, it's just all about you and how you brand yourself, because that's basically how it works. So here's the tips that here's some of the tips that he actually gave. Okay, so he said when he started modeling people that already had what he wanted, right? So he started modeling and doing what they some of the stuff that they were actually doing it, but he was putting it out there into his own way, right? You have to actually do it in your own way, otherwise you're just copying everybody else, right? So you don't have to copy everybody else, you have to model them, like do if successful people read, then do some reading, right? If successful people in your specific company or business or marketing or whatever, if they do live events, then go to live events, right? If they do hotel meetings, then you do hotel meetings. You know what I mean? So what he said, what he shared with us was basically to do the things that successful people already have done, so you can have the same exactly success that these people have had, right? Another thing is that he said, another tip he shared with us was, when you first start, you really don't know where to go when it comes to marketing and branding yourself and your business online. So he said you kind of just have to pick one, right? So at first, for example, in my case, when I first started, in the online marketing niche, I wanted to do everything. I wanted to be a Facebook marketer. I wanted to be a Twitter marketer. I wanted to be a YouTube marketer. I even tried Pinterest and you name it, right? Blogging, everything, right? And so it wasn't until I focused on one thing where I actually started to generate a lot more leads. I started getting more sales, and all like great stuff. But it wasn't until I actually focused on one strategy that I actually started branding myself, because people knew that I was going to be coming out with that certain amount of content. For me, it was actually video, so I was going to be coming out with some videos within next days, next weeks, and so people like that. So when it comes to you, if you're starting in the in the industry, or you already have some time in here and you can't figure it out, just pick something that you're actually passionate about to brand yourself as what you are, right? So you want to be, your name, he is or she is an online marketer that helps home-based business generate more leads online, right? If you are in real estate, you are the real estate person that helps just normal people flipping houses or whatever, right? So you want to target and you want to really get yourself in that specific brand and in what you really want people to know you as. Okay, so that was one of the other tips that he gave. another thing that I got from there, they said, you can define your brand by thinking of it. You define your brand, but actually doing the work. So doing the work is way more way more powerful than actually thinking. There's a lot of people that actually get stuck into, I don't know what to do. What should I talk about? I don't know if the audience is going to like this, if they're not going to, stuff like that. So you kind of have to test it out as well. But, do the work, not just think about it, just do it. That way you can get your brand out there a lot more efficient. So those are, those are some of the tips that I got from, one of the first videos that, Ray Higdon came out with this interview. So if you want to get all of the interviews and you want to get out the actual interviews and hear from the people that I'm just talking about right here, I'm going to leave a link somewhere around here. And so click there and get your free, they're completely free. I mean, they're free. I'm like, whoa, these are free? Like, come on. So get your free interviews, get the marketing tips that are definitely going to help you out in your business and your career. And other than that, I'll share with you some other tips tomorrow in case you still haven't. Click in the link somewhere around here and enter and get them for yourself. All right. So again, this is Jonathan Aguilar. Click in the link somewhere around here to get your free videos, the interviews, and I'll see you in the next video. All right. Bye.